Hi everybody, this is Gary Dean and this is our free weekly video report for Wednesday, August 17th, 2016. Let's get started. Sorry I wasn't able to get out a report last week. I had some company coming in from out of town, so I wasn't really able to do it. But the market was pretty boring, so there wasn't really much to talk about anyway. Now, one thing that we've been saying, and we've been going over this really since the end of June, was that there's a black hole coming. Just to make everybody aware of everything, Woody has correctly predicted all of these big, huge moves down. So right now, August came and we have we were seeing some new highs, and a lot of people are sending emails that watch these videos and say that, Woody's wrong, there is no black hole coming. I want to just go over something because I think this is important. If there was a weatherman, let's call him Weatherman Johnny, and on June 21st, he's the only one that says there's a massive storm that's going to hit in August, because nobody does 2 months out. Weathermen don't have that ability. If you had your house on the beach and you knew this is where the storm was coming, as he said, you could have picked up some homeowners insurance or some flood insurance, anything, increased it for some safety reasons, and you would have been able to get them at a reasonable price because not everybody was calling in and trying to raise their insurance. But once everybody found out about it, which was 2 weeks, 3 weeks before, and you wanted to get home insurance, you were paying close to 10 times more than you would have been paying back here. And in a lot of cases, there was no insurance even being sold. And anybody that ignored it and just thought because we had some sunny days and everything, the storm was wrong and got their house wiped out, it cost them a fortune. My point is this: Woody said this in June, that there is a black hole coming in August. We're in August now. We actually had specific dates that we're looking for on when to expect the selling to increase. So the emails that I get that there is no black hole coming and stuff like this, you don't know when they're coming. You don't have the reports that we have. And yeah, everything looked sunny last week, and it's, we had a little bit of a pullback on Monday, but they held some support today. But there's nobody looking down, and that is how these big moves down happen, is that nobody is expecting them. Everybody's expecting up. And this is something I've been showing where I said, this is the first black hole that Woody called. He's called a lot of them, but since we've been doing this newsletter, he called it in August, that it was happening in September, and it was going to make a bottom in October. When we were here, and the reason why I'm going over all of this is because I was getting the same emails here where, Woody's wrong, there is no black hole, and before anybody knew what even happened, the S&P was down 200 points. So has it gone up higher than we thought? Yeah. Does that make the black hole call off? No, not at all. You should be more worried now than you were, and be thankful that you didn't you haven't been caught yet on the long side. And if you don't know when these dates are and when they're supposed to be coming, you're going to get caught. And that's just what these things do. They lure everybody in right before the big drops. So did we start the big drop? Maybe they have to kind of grind things a little bit higher. We know when to when to expect things, and that's what we provide our members, are these forecasts that are way ahead of time, so you can get prepared and you're not caught with it's a sunny week, we don't have to worry about the storm that's coming because everything's nice. No, you got to get prepared, and that's the market, and it really will it's going to look to take all your money. And like I've said, with the emails I'm getting, I know that 95% of the people are going to get caught long on this move here. So I think it's important to keep going over this, because he's not wrong. He called this in August. Called it in June that it was going to take place in August. We're in August, so how can anybody say it's wrong yet until everything passes by? So again, this was the in the first black hole in August, and like I said, he had actually put out that there was looking for the low to come in is sometime in October on that. So this move here worked out exactly as was expected. Now the thing is, notice everybody that was bullish on the markets right before this drop happened. A lot of people. Now let's take a look at what people are doing now. Everybody's bullish on this market. Is anybody expecting the market to go down? I can tell from the emails I get from other bloggers and from emails I get from people that are trading, saying, you're crazy looking down. The central banks aren't going to let this down until after the elections, whatever. You know what? We need all of that. You need that for these big market plunges to take place, because if everybody was looking, down, then guess what? The market's going to, the sentiment is going to be bearish and it's not going to go down. When it's bullish like this and extreme levels like this, it's set up for the big market decline, and now we know the time period, and I think it's going to be one of the best trades that is going to be made in the last 3 years. So let's just take a quick look at the regular charts. There's really not a whole lot to go over. This reverse symmetrical triangle is still in play. There's still 5 waves up. So whether they need to kind of push it up and make another new high, we're not sure yet. But the thing is that we have 5 waves. So on a bare minimum end of it, it's looking for a move to come down and retrace at least down to these levels here. That wouldn't be the black hole. The black hole is going to be coming stronger, and that's really going to follow this pattern right here. This is the larger reverse symmetrical triangle that's looking for a move to come all the way down here. So everybody's bullish right now. Nobody is looking up, and this pattern is as bearish comes. And if you just take a look at this wedge right here, this is on a shorter term chart, you can see that it broke through it. So maybe they come up, close this gap. I'm not sure. Maybe they go up a little bit higher. We just know the time period that to expect the selling to pick up, and that is really what we've been offering people. And the thing is that once this happens, the probably the bigger point move, and what you really want to know is not when the down move is going to start, because you're going to be short already for it. It's when the low is going to come, because this is where the bigger point moves are. So once we get the break that's coming and we head down like we're anticipating things, you are going to turn around and know when to start buying, and these moves have been even bigger than the moves on the downside. So that's about all I have for tonight. We have the special, we're running it. It's $74.99 for the first month. Then it goes to $149.99 a month, and for a limited time, I'm going to be pulling this off. But I'm going to be giving a free membership to MarketsPath. Anybody that remains a member at Sentiment Timing, you'll get your email put on my distribution list and be able to get all my free reports, nightly video reports, morning notes, and access to our chat room, and there's no cost for it. So with that, let's see what plays out this week, and good luck trading.